Sunil here. So right now we are going to discuss start new course, that is MS Access. So in this course we are going to create databases. So what is databases? First we talk about what is databases. According to the dictionary, database means you have to store your data in an organized manner so that you can utilize that, you can update that, and you can take the decisions according to that data. So it is a very important part in our industries, and today we are using so many big words like big data, the data mining. So it is about the data, how you can use the data, and how you can able to get better and very efficient information which is very helpful for you, that is the data mining. So right now I am not going to touch these very high things, but I'm going to talk about MS Access, which is a database which is not a relational database, but it is actually an graphical user interface which is very helpful for the users and helps the users to create a database very easy manner. So it gives us so many features we will discuss in later. So in this video we are going to create a database and how you can open your MS Access, as well as how you can create table and the other things you need to create table we will discuss in this video. And after that we will try to add some data here. So first you have to press window R, just like I pressed window R here, and it will open my run. So I already used MS Access command here. There's so many ways to open, but I use window run to open MS Access or any application because it is very helpful for us and it would take very less time. So I'll type here MS ACCESS Access. So this is shortcut command to open MS Access. If it is installed in your system, it will open it. So when I pressed enter here, it will open my MS Access. So I will make it on full screen. So I already created so many databases, so it will show on my left pane of my window in recent section that today I have database 2 and database 1. So here is two option. It is a blank database and another is a custom web app. So we are going to use blank desktop database. So I select here. Again you get prompt here, and in which you are option create and another option that how where you are going to save your database. So here I'm going to use save my database, see users, task force, and documents. So this is the default location. So how I can change this? So here's the option, you can change your location where you want to store your data. So I select here. So it give me the document by default document, but I want to save it desktop. So I use new folder here. So I type it here MS Access database here. So I press enter here. If you want to change your database name here, you can change it. So I change it MS Access. So I saved it here. Then I have to create it. I create it here, my database. So this way you can create your database, and it is the MS Access tabs file. Then you will get these options. If you are very familiar to MS Office, so you know what is this information you open, save as, print, but we will discuss in later stage. And here is home. Home also has the same groups just like view, clipboard, sort and filter, but there is some different as compared to the MS Office. And then we have a create, so it helps to create tables, forms, query, reports. Then we have a macro and code. This is for advanced users. Then we have external to import and export. Then there are tools for analysis. Then we have field and table. Yeah, right now we are in create tab. So we will create a table here. So to create table, we clicked on table design in the create tab. So when we create table here, so it will select our table 2, and it will open the design tab. It will open whenever you open any object like form, report or table. Right now we just discuss about the table. So what will be my first name? If I talk about the student table, so uh, in student table we have roll number, we have student name, and we have so many things. Roll number should be unique, so we always identify any people with a roll number. Why we have a roll number? Let us suppose we have 3 people in our class. Out of 20 people, 3 people have a name like John, and they have a same surname. So how we can identify who's John? Who's John? We have to call him for the examination or for any query, and who's not. If teacher say who is present, all the 3 John says yes, we are absent, we are present here. So it's very difficult. So to identify the people, we have roll number. So roll number can't be repeat. It is very unique in whole table. If you say roll number 1, so roll number 1, 2, 3, so it will identify any students in our class. So roll number is unique. So we add roll number here, roll number, and here you can use short text, long text, number. So roll number always your number 1, 2, 3 and 4. They always contain numeric value. So these field name always contain numeric value. This is, we are just going to create table structure. We are not adding or we are not feeding data inside the table. We are just creating table here. So my first column name is roll number, that is my first field name is roll number, and what the data stored in this column or this field should be number. What happen if the teachers want to add 22 and just press ones 2, and we have already 2, so it will add duplicate values. So to avoid duplicate value, we will use primary key. We will discuss more about in the second or third video what is primary key. So I will add we will add here primary key. So I click here and I press primary key. So primary key helps us that we are not able to add any duplicate value. If we try to add duplicate value, it will not add it. It will give us a error, it give us a message that you will not add because it is a duplicate value you have to add, unique. So by mistaken we will not able to add duplicate value here. So again, second name is student name here. So name should be short text or long text. Short text contain 255 characters here. If you want more, so you can use long, but it is sufficient for us for short text. Then we have a parentage here, parentage. Then again we will do short. Then we have a class, 11th, 12th, 10th, th. So it is alphanumeric value. So you should use short rather than numeric value, purely numeric value. In text you can add numeric value, but in whole numeric value you can't add text. It will not accept the text value, accept it. But if you have a short text or text data type, you can add a numeric value. So then we add total marks here, and then it will be purely numeric value number. So we create the simple structure here. We will save here, Control S. Then it will ask you what the table name you want to give here. I just add the table name here, student detail. So I pressed OK. So it created here. So in design we have view. Right now what the view we have opened here, design view. So we design table, we create the structure, we give the roll number which is unique. By mistaken if we add an into numeric value, to avoid that situation we have a primary key, and we have a student name that is a purely text value. Parentage text, class is also text because we have 11th, then 2 numeric value, then th, so it will alphanumeric 2. Then we will use short text here. Then total marks, purely numeric value. So we saved it here, and we want to use another view, that is datasheet view. So please open these table into the datasheet view. Datasheet view always used to store the data. Right now we are create the structure here, table structure properly, then we add it into the data sheet view. So it will open the data sheet view here. So right now it will look like as a table. So we create the structure, we give the first field here roll number, then second field name, then third, fourth, fifth, or you can say column 1, column 2, column 3, and column 4. So first is here 1, then we will go here, student name is Josh, then parent is Roger, class is 11th, total marks here is 400, then we have a second, then we have Tom, then we have Jerry. So now I take it as a joke, I just take it as a name, Tom and Jerry. So then we have a 12th class, 12th standard, then it got name 450 out of 500. So this is just our MS Access. It look like MS Excel, but it has much more features as compared to MS Excel. So there is very different things why we have to use MS Access or Excel, but in MS Access you can do so much things which is not be possible in Excel. So I hope you are able to understand that why we have to use MS Access and what and how you open it and how you create database and how you have to create table. Some of the things, what the field we should give the table name and what should not, we'll discuss in the later video. So thanks for watching this.